Alright guys, this is the look that I am filming for this video. I want to do a series of looks using the Sigma Resort palette, which is limited edition through Sigma. Obviously information on where you can get it will be in the down bar. This has been blowing up on YouTube this year. Everybody has been knocking it out of the park with all these really bright colors because it's been so in this season. But you know what? There's this whole batch of neutral colors right here, and that's what I'm going to get at. I'm going to do 3 videos using the neutral colors, and this first video is kind of a smoky eye focusing on Muse. I will be doing another video focusing on Fawn and one more focusing on Luna. So keep your eyes peeled for those. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you're interested in those other videos so that I know to keep going with the series. And yeah, if you're interested, I will also be featuring Lime Crime Glamour 101 in this video on my lips. So if any of those things sound awesome, or if you just like hanging out with me via the internet, then make sure you keep watching. To keep things a little more short and sweet, I've already done my face makeup. I used L'Oreal Anti-Redness Primer. I used Revlon Color Stay Whipped in 220 Nude, and I used my Time Balm Concealer, and I believe it's just in whatever the light shade is. Yep, it's in light. Looks like that. And I set everything using my e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and then I took away the powder using my MAC setting spray, and lastly I used my e.l.f. brow kit on my brows, which is why they look so prominent at the moment. But we are doing kind of a dark smoky look, so strong brows are a good thing. Alright, so now I'm going to zoom you in so we can work on the eyes. Alright, so I just used my concealer as some primer to save some time today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a Naked Basics shade. I'm going to go in with Naked 2, which is the lightest shade, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Faint, just to start my crease. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush to do that, such as my Sigma Tapered Blending E35. So right now we're taking the Naked and we're going to do some blending. This is just going to kind of start defining our crease and add kind of the outer limit of our smokiness. So that's the first shade, and now I'm going to go in with Faint to darken it up a little bit. And this doesn't have to be pretty, since we are going over this with a darker color. Basically you're going from light to dark coming inward. I'm actually going to take a clean fluffy brush to kind of blend that outer edge because it's not wanting to blend. It's sticking to my concealer, which is kind of what you want it to do and kind of not. I have this one spot on my eye, like right here, where it doesn't blend in a circle, it blends in a flat line. Anybody else have that problem? Or am I just like a weirdo? Alright, and as I said, I'm not super terribly worried about the blending right now. Alright, now we are going to go in with Muse from the Resort palette. It is just a gray with some gold shimmer in it, and we're going to put that all over the lid, just using some sort of shader brush. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. Ooh, you can tell it's the end of the day because I can't spit my words out worth a lick. That was pretty southern of me, wasn't it? Alright, taking that fluffy brush, we're going to blend that edge and kind of blend those 3 colors together. And so periodically, just depending on how your shading is looking, go in with those 2 browns until you get it looking good. Alright, so now we've got our blending down, so taking a clean brush, I'm going to go in with Foxy and of Shame. I'm going to mix them to just get a neutral cream highlight. Let's put right on the brow bone. And then I'm going to take a smudger brush, like so. This is a very tiny one. It's from the Performance Kit from Sigma. And I'm going to go in with Muse, which is the gray color we used on our lid. I'm going to smudge that all along the bottom lash line. Alright, and then I'm going to blend that out. Now, the key to any smoky look, liner. I am going to take my Master Drama black eyeliner and I'm going to line the upper area of my eye, the tight line, and the waterline. And now, taking our smudger brush again, we're going to smudge that out. So, this is going to help get it in between all of our lashes. Kind of smoke it out. To help with that, I'm also going to take Crave from the Naked Basics palette and set the liner on the waterline. It's going to help keep things very black, but we still want to see that gray peeking underneath. Alright, and I'm going to catch this eye up and then we'll go on from there. Alright, so I've cut up both my eyes and I also added some velour lashes. They are the same one from my Lips and Lashes quick little video. Since these are really expensive, you're supposed to be able to use them over and over again as long as you take really good care of them. So, this is the eyes. And while that dries, let's finish the face. First thing I'm going to do is put on some bronzer. I'm just going to use my NARS Laguna sample. To be honest, it never really comes off that pigmented, even though people say it's really pigmented. I don't know if it's just my sample or whatever, but that's why I'm using it. And I'm using it as a bronzer, not a contour, so just warming up the face. Alright, I am now going to put on highlighter. I'm going to use my Betty Luminizer from the Balm because it is a very gorgeous highlight and it's very noticeable. And since this is kind of a bit of a night look, it's going to be a bit dramatic with the lips I'm planning. So I kind of want a dramatic highlight, but that's going to be the end of it. I'm not going to do any blush. Now I'm all aglow. Alright, last step is lips. And I want to make this kind of a smoky night look, so for my lips I'm going to be using Lime Crime Glamour 101, which looks like this. It's just a nice dark red. And I'm no good with lip liner, so I'm just going to put it on. Alright, and that's the finished look. Obviously, you could pair this with a nude lip to tone it down, but this is how I'm going to leave it because I love red lips. And I guess we're done. Part 1 is Elfine, so make sure you stay tuned for 2 and 3, and I will see you guys in the next video.